So what I'm going to do with my video, I'm going to create a video which is the making of my film, which gives me notes and headings, because it's important that you see a picture and I can put up a storyboard. So one of the headings up on the storyboard is glamorization. In the north, pure glamorization is taking place on the UK club jazz dance scene. There was racism. I shake my head in disbelief. There was oppression, there was discrimination in Manchester and Greater Manchester. If you look up at the DJs, that will give you the answer. If you look at where the dancers had to go to get an opportunity, will give you the answer. The dancers had to go someplace. There's a historical fact in the north of blacks not making economics from the money that they make, and there's a particular reason. If you go back to the Mersey beat, boom, broke America. America wanted that to happen because they needs to break jazz. They needs to break jazz's voice as the pop music, and they did. Who did it? Boom, was the Beatles, off the back of innovations of African diaspora artists in their own city. The first album, they went to America, bringing blues, partly because psychological TV had come in. What had happened, the black and white minstrel show had stopped becoming the number one focus because of political clout in the United States. Then what happened, it was brought to the UK in 1958 and marketed on our TV because African diaspora people didn't have the same clout as the Americans, and it came here with a vengeance. Because book writing, if you look at the books of Enid Blyton, if you look at the colonial books that are written in Africa, a lot of that stuff will be coming from Oxford. Oxford has the most writers per square foot in anywhere in the world. It's very important that you recognize that. Manchester is the number one regeneration city in the world. You need to understand that. First industrial revolution took place here. Everybody was attracted here from the realms. From the greatest minds in the world came here. Engels came here. That's where Marxism came from. People already understand. Communism didn't start. Marxism didn't start in Russia. It started in Manchester. Or shall we say we started in Birmingham, because Engels was based there. He came here. Many of the books that we read today, the books by Dickens, Hard Times, was based on Manchester. People don't know how much Manchester has influenced so many negative, I have to say that, and positive things, because people came and started to make social reform after the plight they saw. They couldn't believe the disparity between the rich and the poor. It was here majorly. Some of the greatest architecture to come to the city. Some of the greatest architecture came from this city before London. People need to understand the type of money individuals had was absolutely phenomenal. We had prime ministers that came from Manchester that were here in this city.